Hello everyone, and welcome back to the CouchQuest playthrough of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. So, when we last left off, we had gotten to the boring fish city, but we hadn't really left the docking bay. Well, we're about to. Oh, force speed is still on. Oh no. Excuse me. Oh geez. Joel and Affet, you have a name. Who are you? Pazak player? No. Alright. Visitors area. Open the door, please. Thank you. Security droid. Yep, that's what that is. Telcath Porth official. Oh, jeez. Yes, I will follow all the rules. What are the rules exactly? The single most important law in Manaan is very simple. Colto smuggling is punishable by death. If you're carrying any unprocessed colto, you better have a permit. Fair. Death penalty's a bit harsh, but fair. The other rule is very simple. Keep the peace. Here on Manaan, we maintain a careful neutrality, and we react very harshly to people who jeopardize our neutral status. Any confrontations between the Sith and Republic are dealt with swiftly and decisively. Is that understood? That was the only two laws. I would lecture them on their neutrality, but I'm not going to get anywhere there, so I understand. Ah, there it is. I can only talk it down to 50. I'll be paying you. Okay. Try this on for size. I'll increase my stats and talk to you again. Wow, this guy is a hard line. Alright, fine. Yeah. Dang. Oh well, it was worth a shot. I'm sure you need like mind trick in order to keep that guy from charging you. Pay freaking docking fees. This is BS, man. Selkath, Sith. This looks like just a rando docking area. Traveler, Selkath. Alright, so a lot of Manaan looks very samey. So I get lost easily, and I will apologize now. I will also apologize. There's a lot of talking in this. Just a traveler. Okay. Colto Distribution Center. Ooh. Can you buy stuff here? Sith soldiers, Selkath, Republic soldiers. Okay, cool. Wow. Force speed lasts a while. Making everything blurry. That is a nice skybox, though. Where does this way go? Selkath, West Courtyard. Alright, well, we're still looking around because, like I said, this is all very samey, and I'm trying to remember where everything is and what everything is. Though, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Sith side of town, as it were? No? Or no, this is the central hub. Okay. Well, let's go east. Go east, young Jedi. Go east. And as always, I gotta ask, how's everyone doing today? Doing okay? If you're having a tough day, you okay now? Tell you what, chill space. I got this. You just sit back and just try to enjoy the story.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. With the send on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators
This
will
is
collapse
madness.
trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Ugh, so much tension. See, I think this is the dude you have to talk to for the assassination missions. Or is it? No, it's Shady Rodian. I think it's that guy. And who are you? Answers? What are you talking about? He's confused about the current state of things. Answers to what? So you're a philosopher. Who are you? Name? There's power in names, yet and the name alone means less than nothing. I am Hulas, a traveler from the world of Duro. And what is your name? Oh, no, this is the assassination dude. Okay, now you know something about you, but really, we still know nothing. What do you want with me, human? Nothing, I'll be going now. Yeah, this is the assassination dude, I think. It is entirely possible that both these Rhodians are in on this, but I just wanted to ask you. Why are you standing here in the corner? Mind my own business. Business? Buy and sell Pazak. Nope, nope, not interested. I am not playing Pazak and you can't make me. Where does this door go? Whee! East Courtyard. Aren't we already there? I hate Manaan. Selkath, Selkath. Check the map. East Central. Jeez. Oh, the Republic Embassy. Okay, cool. I mean, Garth, this is kind of your bit. You were a fleet pilot, right? I really wish you guys wouldn't block doors. I really do. Visitors Hotel. Okay, so I would actually prefer not to mess around with this too much right now, because you have to come back to this area anyway. I'll be spending quite a bit of time here. So let's just keep exploring. So now we know where a couple Pazak-related guys are. Whoop-de-doo. And we know where the assassination mission guy is. Whoop-de-doo. We're not doing those. Alright, East Courtyard. I can word real good. Wow, 4-speed is just lingering. Swoop fans.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
This is a public street.
Hiding behind the Selkath laws. Typical Republic.
You're not gonna bait me.
You here to cheer Cassandra? She's a fine racer. I hope she knocks Hookta out of the running.
Cool. Definitely we'll be doing some swoop racing. Probably mostly off camera. Selkath guards. Yeah, see, with them trying to bait you into a fight, or, you know, trying to charge you and bait you into a fight, is this the, it's the Imperial Embassy? Let's find out. They like this. Your Tall's Emporium. Ooh, a store?
You got any armor plating for my swoop bike?
Yes, fine piece right here. It's a little dented but serviceable, and a real bargain.
I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed.
That's an Athorian. Get out of here. I'm sick of you Sith and stupid jokes. I've got real customers to worry about. I don't need you coming in here and making fun of my inventory every
Don't
day.
worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
Hey. Are you here to mock me, or do you actually want to buy something? I'm not here to mock you. I am not here to make fun of you. I am Rennick. Please forgive me. I had no cause to be rude. The Sith make such trouble for me. That's no excuse. I apologize. Let me start off on the right foot. Welcome to the used goods store. Let's take a look at your inventory. Alright, repair kits, droid heavy plating type 3. Ooh, I don't really use my droids that often, though I'll probably use them quite a bit on this planet, because there's a lot of indoor areas. Gravity generator. Ooh, it's a slow. Ooh. That could be worth it. I'll come back. Cool. Nice, a droid shop. I will definitely come back here to upgrade my droid buddies. Yep, there's the Sith Embassy, and we're gone. Travelers. Sith
We
soldiers.
might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good. But I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Terrace into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this: when we win this war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
Sorry, but you're too late to recruit me. I've just hired on with the Sith. Of course, if they're...
I'm not a
Why are
recruiter.
you bothering me? I'm here on Manaan to find work as a mercenary.
So yeah, the Sith are recruiting mercenaries. This is a nice neutral spot. A great place to find swoop registration. Cool, swoop racing. Yeah, I will definitely be back here because it's just such a great way to make money. Swoop racers only. I mean, they'll probably have me start from scratch because that seems to be... I never actually pursued the swoop racing in depth before, so this is actually my first playthrough where I've taken a serious interest in the swoop racing. Like I said, I'll probably do that mostly off camera. Alright. Cool. Like I said, this is going to be a lot of exploring and talking in this episode. I hope everyone's okay with that. Come on, here we go. Wow. This speed buff lingering this long is amazing. I don't know if this is a glitch or what, but I'm not going to complain. What's this? Oh, general store.
How much for all this stuff, Tybark?
Yes. For a Sith, a month's pay, but since you're a member of the Republic, I will only charge you a week's salary.
Thanks, Tybark. Catch you next week.
Ah. Yeah. See what you have in stock. What do you got? Military suit, combat suit, light battle, Both and stun stick, vibra blades, Both and needler. A Cranian pistol, a Cranian heavy pistol, Mandalorian blasters, sonic pistol, holdout blasters. Wow, a lot of stuff. I'm not actually going... Ooh, stabilizer masks. Immunity to mind affecting and +2 to all saves. Ooh, but it's so costly. Advanced aural amplifier. Regular strength gauntlets. I've got a couple of those. Beam-on package. Was it con +3? Ooh. And an Ishani battle stimulant. Everything is so expensive in this game. Yeah, I was just looking. I wasn't going to do the in-depth shopping, I promise. I'll do all that stuff off camera. I know you guys are sick of all the menu surfing. West Central. Alright, let's look and see what other stuff we can trigger storyline-wise. Yeah, right now we're doing the standard thing of just picking up side quests and exploring in a new area. Like you do in an RPG. So, we've already been here. This is where we came in after leaving the docking bay. So we're going to jump straight over here. Yeah, there seems to be either a glitch or something happening, or maybe they adjusted it so that that speed mod just stays on.
Jodie,
Hey!
I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why, whatever could be the matter, my dear?
Yep.
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Laura. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Laura. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Journal entry added. Alright, so first side quest picked up, other than, you know, swoop racing if you want to count that. We could go talk to the prison people now. Let's go look at another...
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there.
I'm sure I'll have some task he wants you to start on right away.
Cool. So you can now see both sides are recruiting mercenaries. Who are you? Just a traveler. Okay. You don't have a name, I'm not going to bother. Nico Bulwas. Alright, there's a few more side quests to pick up in here as well. Human, I wish to speak to you if you have the time. Sure, I'm just going to keep looking around. Iridonian mercenary. I like your armor. My name is Shalis. Is it true that you're no friend of the Sith? Is this true? The Sith are a blight on this galaxy. I can speak freely here. I suspect we have a little in common, human. I share your dislike of the Sith. They have brought grief to my family. I am not a fool. I know the Sith do not respect our laws as the Republic does. Were up to me, I would do everything in my power to aid the Republic in the war against Malak. Appreciated. But galactic politics stay my hand. Still, I know the Sith are evil, and I fear that what they do to my people, and what they may be doing now. What are you talking about? Many Selkath have vanished, human. Most who have gone missing are on the cusp of adulthood. The youth who will someday lead this planet. My own daughter, Shasa, is among those who have disappeared. These disappearances coincide with the arrival of the Sith, and I cannot dismiss the connection. The Sith are up to something human, something sinister. I can feel it. Did you want me to investigate these disappearances? I will give you 500 credits if you can uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth. Not much, but it's all I can afford. I have no official authority in the matter, and my personal wealth is not vast. There is no one else I can turn to, human. The Republic agents were too closely watched by the Sith, and Ahto authorities cannot act without proof of Sith involvement. I got better things to do than look for missing tadpoles. Harsh. I shall look into these disappearances for you. I cannot imagine where to begin your visit, though I suspect the Sith did not act alone. Perhaps off-worlders in the mercenary enclave know something. If you learn anything, human, report back to me at once. If you uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth, I will reward you as promised. Another side quest collected.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Okay. More mercenaries.
You're new around here, aren't you? My name's Duan.
Ooh.
Care to buy a Sith girl?
A drunk Sith. Da, 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 da.
We Sith are interested in a lot of things. If you're... But I don't really want to talk about that right now.
Yeah.
I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind. You know?
Why does this keep happening to me? First on Terrace and now here.
Are you some kind of historian or something? You should
Yeah.
forget about the past. Look towards the future. That's why I joined the Sith. The Republic is old news. Then I get stuck on Manaan, the worst post in the galaxy.
I'm not going to argue with you there.
You know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do absolutely nothing. Malak should send a fleet in and conquer this whole sector, Kolto or no. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here.
I'll be going now.
Oh, I get it. I get a little bit wild, and you want to hold it against me. Come on, what's the matter? Afraid I'll drink you under the table? Hey, if you're not man enough to keep up, who needs you? Seems I'm not ladylike enough for some men. Well, I may be a woman, but I'm still a soldier. Barkeep, bring me another round.
Okay. Got anything more?
It's you again. I probably should cut back on the drinking, but it's a good way to relax. There's a lot of
Jeez.
tension here on Manaan, but I don't really
There
want
seems to
talk
be
about that
rampant
right now.
alcoholism
I'm just here to have a couple of
among the
drinks
Sith
and
ranks.
unwind, you know? We Sith, but I don't really want to talk about.
Yeah, she's got nothing new to say, so.
Oh, I get it. Come on. What? Seems I'm not.
I don't know if she gets any more drunk or... See, Mandalorian mercenary, huh?
If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. Maybe that Iridorian skullslagger at the bar, or the Johnny
Yeah.
cowering
She
in the
nerf
corner.
herder. Wow. I'll be going now.
Why you tell-
Okay, mercenary. You were...
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian.
I'll be going now. Alright, I'll probably get to the bottom of that later. There's probably more investigating to do. Let's talk to the first Selkath who's talking to me. I hope you're enjoying yourself in Ahto City. Beautiful, isn't it? Yes, truly a wonder to behold. You are too gracious, human. Beauty of Manaan is delicate, our ecosystem complex and fragile, and I fear our preservation of my planet. What are you talking about? There's a task I would ask you, Jedi. I fear there's no one else I can turn to. Well, what do you want me to do? Rest assured this will be ample reward. I require information, nothing more. The Republic has been hiring mercenaries, many more than usual. As an official of the Selkath people, this is of great concern to me. I seek only the reason for this change in Republic policy. Why do you need me for this? I cannot trust anyone else. The Republic obviously wants to keep their secret. I have inquired often as to their purpose and been rebuffed. The Sith cannot be trusted to give me an accurate report of events. They will twist the truth so that furthers their own goals. And the mercenaries are well aware of the high wages the Republic is paying. They would not report anything that might slow the flow of credits into their accounts. Oh, that makes sense. Uncover the truth, and I will pay you 500 credits.
I'm comfortable with spying on the Republic, but if we could assure the Selkath that they mean no harm, then perhaps it might be worth it.
Well, if Karth's okay with it. See if we can find answers I seek. Find out why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries. Find out where they are going. Find out why they do not return. Alright, I'll look into it. Once you discover, please come talk to me. Believe it or not, I am a friend of the Republic. Whatever the truth, I shall do my best to protect the Republic's interests, and those of the Selkath, of course. Guy sounds like a politician. Yeah, steam vent. Alright, let's try the other trunk.
Hey, man. Clear out. They're cramping my...
Okay. Well, we talked up the people in the bar, collected a few side quests, so I guess we can get started on the murder mystery for this planet. Let's go talk to... What's down here? Oh, this is a court. Okay. Let's go ahead and sit in.
The Republic respects the peace of Ahto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic's soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight.
Mm.
The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
I am aware of the Republic's indignation. However, witness reports clearly state that your Republic soldiers were as willing to engage in violence as the Sith in this case.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Taunts and threats are not significant provocation in the eyes of this court. Words can be ignored, which is what your men should have done. I find both the Republic and Sith to be equally at fault in this breach of the peace. I should throw all parties involved into the Ahto City jail, but since no Selkath were harmed in this conflict, I shall show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. Whoo! Court is dismissed, though I warn you, further disturbances will not be viewed with such leniency. See, my thought is this position of neutrality is ultimately unsustainable. Because either you strictly stick to your neutrality, and they just cycle through all the offenders and just keep coming back. Because if you close off the flow of Kolto to either side, you're just going to get attacked. So either you end up joining a side... Oh, the force speed finally wore off. Jeez. I'm kind of glad for it, actually. But yeah, so either you're going to end up having your neutrality completely ineffectual because both sides are just going to come here and they're going to realize, wait, all they can do is punish or fine us. And once they realize that they can't stop selling to one side or the other without, revealing their hand, that's just how I see it. But whatever. I'm not a negotiator or a diplomat or anything like that. All right, so Alora says the guy's been accused of murder. Talk to the Selkath guard. Only arbiters are permitted into the prison cells, human. I am sorry, I'll be going now. Okay, jeez. I need to be made an arbiter.
Sundry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please.
I gotta go.
Don't worry, Alora.
Okay, I gotta go talk to the judges. Okay.
Help Sundry somehow.
My first playthrough of this game, I actually came to Manaan as like my second planet. And realistically, you should only ever really come here after you get Jolie so that you get this side quest. Otherwise, you're coming back. Unless, there's a possibility that if you commit certain acts, you will get banned from this planet. So. Judge Shelker. I am Judge Shelker, acting on behalf of the Selkath government of Manaan. It is my task to deliver the needs of off-world citizens of both the Republic and the Sith Empire. If you have a legitimate grievance with another party, then you should speak to me. You should first, however, consult the Republic Embassy before pressing any formal charges. There's something you wish to bring to my attention? I would ask how you know from the Republic, but I've got a Republic general in tow, and I'm dressed in Jedi robes. But, let's see. I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry. That is acceptable, I believe. In Manaan legal tradition, the defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove his innocence in court. This arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate and present evidence in the trial and argue on the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, I believe you could fulfill this role adequately.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
You're a Jedi too. So be it. You are now appointed his arbiter in the case of Sunry versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded in our files. I now inform you of the pertinent changes to the case. You have a limited amount of time in which to investigate and organize the defense of your client, and I advise you to use it wisely. Sunry was seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Ilasa Heros. He has been charged with murder and is being held in Ahto City prison facilities. Due to his crippled status, he is being kept in solitary holding. Witnesses claims to see the killing and are being detained at the hotel in question pending the trial. The manager of the hotel has now been informed of your appointment. Also was found dead with a blaster wound with an incriminating Republic medal clutched in her hand. This information has been uploaded to your datapad. It would be wise to review all this information before the trial starts. Oh, I intend to. You may question Sunry or the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunry. I believe it'll take some doing to absolve him of his guilt.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
You may interview the judges here, including myself, to get an idea of the pertinent factors in this case. Since this is also your first case and you are an off-worlder, I feel compelled to add good luck as my final missive. Alright, 100 XP, and we have started the murder mystery, as well as the legal drama. So yeah, like I said, not a lot of action in this episode. So we gotta go back over to the prison cell, and we're going to go interview Sunry. I guess we'll let Laura know where his lawyer now.
You've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent.
We will see.
Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Can you tell me anything about Sunry?
He's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered the Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than the Sith woman.
Are you saying someone your age couldn't overpower a woman?
I'm a Jedi, and one who is living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic.
Don't worry, I'll save him.
The real evidence. That's all I ask.
We will investigate until one truth remains. Alright. You may come and go as you please, Arbiter. You will find the door unlocked. If you wish to begin the trial, you must make the request with the warden. It shall be passed on to the judges. Okay, I'm not going to start that just yet. Prisoner. I'm curious to who this prisoner is.
When I get out of here, you're dead. I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood.
Good. Whoa, dude. I don't know who you are, dude, but you need an antipsychotic. Hey, Sunry.
What are you doing here? Laura sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case. Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire. You saved my wrinkled butt more than a few times as
I don't want to think about your wrinkly butts.
But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case. The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. So I thought. But the Cellcast seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
All right, let's go over the evidence. Yes, I'm sorry. Again, not going to be an action-packed episode. This is Law and Order's Manaan, basically. So let's do this. Let's go over the evidence.
I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Elasa there that night, but it's not what you think. I was working with Republic Intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
We were pretending to feed information to the Sith when I turned Elasa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Elasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man.
Circumstantial.
My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
As do I. All right. I need to investigate this case more. Any ideas where I should look?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Cellcat already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with Ahto.
That's racist.
Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Investigated. Any ideas where I should, just a few more things I need to clear up.
Go ahead, ask.
Oh, a little glitchy there, huh? The judges said that you left after a shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
Alright, some more
Go
things.
ahead.
Second thought. I gotta be going now.
Very well. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell them.
Alright, so we have his version of events, basically his testimony. However, we need to thoroughly investigate. Alright. Talk to him. Okay, so she has nothing new to say. Alright, well, I don't really feel like interviewing the judges, because I feel like they're just going to reiterate what information they've been given, so I need to go to wherever this hotel is. Public negotiator. Okay, that's the... Okay. Just trying to remember where I am. I think this is the way to the Sith base, right? Nope, this is the court. Okay, sorry. Like I said, this planet looks very samey. So I get lost even more easily than usual. West Central. So I gotta find this hotel, which is over by the Republic Embassy. This is West Central. I mean, I do compliment the level design. Everything does look good, but this planet looks the same everywhere. Meep meep. East Central. Alright, that's a store. Sith guards. Is this the docking area? It is the docking area. It's all blurry. We're moving so fast, the wind's just whipping by my face. Swoop fans. Sith soldiers. According to this, is a door or something? Okay, this is the swoop track. Okay, we don't want to go there yet. We don't want to go there yet. I wish I could remember where things are. This is the Sith. I do apologize, everyone. Hey, how you doing? Get anything done today? Did you have a productive day? It's okay if you didn't. We're all allowed our days where it's just like, I didn't get it done. So I need to remember where things are. So I should just look at the map every time I go. There's the Republic Enclave. So I overshot it. It happens. So I was going the right way then. Roland Wan.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland
Hold
Wan.
on.
As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic.
Look, should they require aid? I'm investigating the Sunry case.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer.
I know nothing about the man, but that makes me qualified to comment.
It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
That's one possibility.
If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else?
Soldiers
Kolto
looting
is
some.
a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous.
Yes, I'm
In
aware.
times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue
to harvest Kolto and ship it.
to our
Yep.
Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges.
Yep.
If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage.
What are you going
I
for
shall
now?
wish you a good day.
Journal entry. Am I permitted to go inside? Public security. I have Karth Onassi with me.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland.
Yep. I'm on a mission from the Jedi Council. Maybe you could help?
Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Stika, star map, a remnant of an ancient and forgotten race.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Of course. What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated into the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Where's the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
And how would I get on the Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Interrogating a prisoner. Okay, what are the other way?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain
Doubtful.
access that way.
And any other way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there.
I just want to get into the embassy.
The method you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Let's try interrogating the prisoner.
Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
We're not going to do that just yet. I just wanted to get into the embassy. So I was wanting to talk to somebody in Republic Intelligence.
So you're the one who's going to try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh. Good luck. You're going to need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
What do I have to do?
The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices.
Oh no.
Each is based on a mathematical method.
No.
The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix is a pattern moving back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
That's a technician. I need someone in Republic Intelligence. Sith prisoner. Intelligence officer. I mean, that is an intelligence officer. Restricted access.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner.
I guess.
I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
What did they do to him?
The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them.
Jeez.
Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now?
Not right now.
No problem. He's not...
Control terminal.
If you got a problem, go talk to our diplomatic representative. Don't bother me with it.
Okay, well, we're still stuck on this murder investigation, so we will come back to this. Yeah, breaking into another Sith base. Let's go check out the hotel. What's my time at? I got time to look around a hotel. We can do the actual trial later. Ignis.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Alright, tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Could have gone off after he left.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. but I wouldn't say that to the court.
No, I don't want to press him for a testimony. Okay, I want to ask him something else.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about Sunry and Alasa?
Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally, I don't let his kind in here.
Racist.
I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Bazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles.
Of course he
Don't know
does.
anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
That's it for now. Alright, let's gather some more evidence. Let's see. Can I not go in there? Firth May. Looks like I need a little assistance. Garth. Make way for mission.
Huh? Gotcha. Simple.
Cool.
Yes?
All this for a med pack. Okay. There's Glupor. Here with Selkath, you have everything for Glupor? I already say everything he knows. Okay, I have questions with you about the murder of Alasa. What to say? Glupor tell everything about murder, everything about Sith Lady's room. Why were you here at the hotel? Staying at a hotel, not very rich. Hotel much too rich for Glupor to live at, but Glupor saved for weeks and have enough to stay here for a few days. Give Glupor's chance to live better life for a while. What about Elasa's room? Just curious. Got curious to see what had happened. Glupor had no reason to go into room. No one would pay Glupor to do it. Did someone pay you to do something in that room, Glupor? How you know someone paid Glupor? Sith man came to Glupor after murder. Before Selkath arrived, he said to give Glupor good money if Glupor put metal into Sith's hands. Glupor good. Glupor plant evidence and leave no trace, but Glupor not recognize Sith man anyway. Glupor not recognize humans very well. No use to Selkath, so not bother tell them. Well, that and the Sith man say he killed Glupor if Glupor speaks. Oh no. Glupor think he can't talk anymore. Glupor feels like he need to lie down. Maybe just stay here. Cool. So, someone paid him to plant some evidence. Alright. Ask you about other stuff later. This is the room where the murder happened. Cleaning droid. Alright, the droids don't have anything useful to say. Fine. Alright. Ooh, a footlocker. 100 credits? Yay, I got my docking fee back.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder too?
Yep.
I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
Everyone in this game is so xenophobic. What are you doing with... How do you know Sunry and Alasa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually.
Oh dear. You mean Sunry was having a relationship with Alasa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith Master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master?
Well, Alasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
What did you see? I could, yeah, give him his own money. That's just funny, I have to.
Since you put it that way, well, one time
I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention.
Uh-huh.
This time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
She was a dark Jedi?
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Just, yeah, gave him his own credits. Because that's just funny. Okay, well, I guess we can switch back to Karth then, since we don't need to unlock any more doors for the moment. Let's see if Ignis has anything new to say.
You're the one defending. Alassa used to rep.
Yeah.
He doesn't take. Well.
Okay, mysterious man.
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial I wrote. This case is not at all what it appears to be. And many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunry and Alassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think so. Kinda.
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
And they just give it to me.
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
That is what I hope to get. Alright, I got 15 more minutes. Let's run back over to the embassy and ask them point blank, what's going on here?
Have you managed to retrieve the data?
No, I have not.
Time is a critical.
I might have screwed myself on that one. Fine, I'll go to the Sith embassy then. Here we go. The Sith embassy is the next map over. Yeah, I might have screwed myself out of getting information from the diplomat. Depending on how long it takes to get this done, I might have to actually infiltrate the Sith base before finishing the murder trial. Which it's been a while since I've played this part of the game, so I might actually, like... Sith War Droid, I'll just talk to the dude out front.
I know you. You're the arbiter in the murder trial.
Yeah.
Alassa was a friend of mine. If there's any justice in the galaxy, they'll feed Sunray to the Phyrexians. Shouldn't you be preparing for the trial? What are you doing here?
I want to ask you some questions.
You can ask, but I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like.
What do you know about the Sunry case?
I know he'd already be tried, convicted, and executed if the Selkath knew anything about justice.
Sheesh.
But the fish people are as weak as the Republic when it comes to such matters. Is there anything else?
Why is the Republic hiring so many mercenaries?
Who knows? Some scheming plot, no doubt. Hopefully the Selkath uncover it and ban the Republic from the planet. Is there anything else?
Why have the Sith taken such an interest in Selkath youth?
I haven't the faintest clue as to what you're talking about. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I'll be going now.
No, stay. Doesn't matter to me. If you want to, you can even Wander up to the embassy gates. But don't expect to get inside.
Yeah, he was less than helpful. Now I gotta remember where the freaking prison area is so I can confirm this stuff with Sunry. Because like I said, Ahto all looks the same to me. Sith soldiers, swoop fan. Like I said, plan to do the swoop at some point. I got swoop to whoop. Because it's the best way to make money. Check the map. What's this? Okay, that's the hotel. Park shop. Central Courtyard, East Central Courtyard. Republic Enclave. Okay, so I think we need to go that way. That's the store. But I think we need to go this way. Lots of running around, like I said. I know. This is probably not what you had in mind when you're thinking, Star Wars adventure. But there's a lot of plot in this episode and in this area, this whole thing. But sure enough, soon enough, we will be getting around to, you know, shooting lasers and... Where's Karth? There he is. Shooting lasers, using the Force, and fighting the good fight and all that. Alright. Alright, there's the holding cell. Cool. There's Alora. Let's go talk to our client, shall we? Alright.
Jolie, coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial. Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture. Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly.
I know. Alright, let's... Alright, there's a few things we gotta clear up.
Go ahead, ask.
Were you and Alasa having an affair?
I don't know what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair. I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man. Alasa was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her. Please. I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Alasa, but I was going there to break it off with her. I did it, but found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I? You have to help me prove that I wasn't the killer.
A few more things to clear up. There's a Rhodian who planted evidence at the murder scene.
A Rhodian? I didn't know there were any Rhodians on Manaan. Oh, except for Tybark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rhodians on Manaan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask.
Yeah, I might have to go talk to the judges.
How would they know? I heard some of... I wonder if this... You should ask...
Alright. Let's go over the evidence. You know I was having...
I was having an affair with Alasa. I went there to break it off that night. Well, I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. But I love Alora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could, and then I left. I found out later she'd been murdered when the Selkath authorities came knocking on my door. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith.
Okay, a lot of this.
War injuries make it difficult. Further, they say they found my heroes. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the self. Anything else I can help?
Yep. Alright, I gotta be going.
Very well. Once you
got some experience points for that. And like I said, I think I minorly screwed myself by locking myself out of any dialogue options with the dude. Alright, well, let's talk with the judges then. Since I don't really have any other choice in investigating this. I got about 5 minutes left, so. Judge Coda. Is there anything suspicious about this case? The man with such a reputation not from behind. But knowing the Sith, there's probably some deception involved. They seek to do the same with us here. There's been much pressure on the Sith by our government, on our government, even if the judges themselves deliver a guilty verdict in this case. But the letter of the law is absolute. We will not be comprised of Sith power games. Anything else you need to know? What do you think of Sunry? He was a great warrior in his time, fought for the Republic against the Sith. I have great respect for his accomplishments and find it tragic that he finds himself in this current condition. If the Republic had more individuals like him right now, I do not believe the Sith would be such a great problem for your people. Anything else I can assist with? No, nothing for now. Okay, so nothing from you. So spend time talking to you since we're in an official capacity. What do you need? Anything suspicious in the case? Fairly straightforward. Suddenly in the room. Alasa from Sith. Is that all? What do you think of Sunry? Public soldier. No, I think Sunry. No more questions for now. Alright, Judge Yosa. Been designated arbiter, I shall answer questions that you might have. Anything suspicious about this case? I've often wondered if Sunry were so innocent, why was he seen fleeing the scene of a crime? Why would he have been running if he had not committed the crime himself, or at least was aware that it occurred? This case is fairly simple and obvious to me. The Republic types stick together, though, and I assume you go to great lengths to defend him.
The Republic believes in justice, as do you. We just want Sunry to be fairly treated, that's all.
What else do you want to ask? What do you think of Sunry? Former Republic officer, highly regarded. He is admired by your people here on Manaan, and even seems to maintain some sort of relations with them as well. He is capable of some Republic citizenry believe him to be. He is certainly capable of actions that result in this murder. Anything else you'd like to ask? No more questions for now.
Why can't this cell cap...
Okay, he's got nothing useful to say. Alright, let's talk to the last judge, Dula. Anything suspicious in this case? Karth, what are you doing, man? Assuming that a crippled Sunry could kill us, I think there must be another who, perhaps one of the witnesses. I don't know the reason the medal was clutched in her hand, but it's maybe the work of some Republic conspiracy, but I'm afraid... Alright, I have no more questions for now, or I guess what you think of him. You have half-human crippled... Wow! Wow! There's some prejudice going on in this planet. Preposterous. Yeah, basically everyone's coming to the same conclusions. We're just talking in circles. Alright, well, they didn't give me anything useful. And I think I'm out of time for this episode. Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. It's kind of a dull episode, wasn't it? But hey, we got to explore Manaan. We explored some story points. And next time will be a lot more action-packed. I think I will go ahead and do the Sith base infiltration and come back when I have more evidence. I might change my mind before the next recording session, but who knows. But that's where I'm leaning towards right now, because like I said, I locked myself out of that conversation. So, I don't know. We will see. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. I hope you had a good time. Again, I know not a lot happened, but hey, we got some good story, right? So, thank you again for joining me. I hope you had a good time, and hey, I hope you're having a good day. Catch you next time. Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, don't forget to share it with your friends. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out greatly. I hope you're having a great day.